Well, welcome back to the
hello.
Living Local. So the third annual Day of the Dead parade will be
de
held.
los Muertos, Brandy.
I love it.
Come on now.
It's going to be held on November 2nd in Downtown Moline, and
Sorry.
you've been.
I have been, and I had to show off for Francis here. But here to tell us all about it in this segment sponsored by Grupo is Francis Williams, Executive Director of Mercado on 5th. Hey, how are you?
Oh, thanks
Welcome.
for having me on.
I'm
And by
happy
the
you're
way,
here.
happy belated anniversary of the Living Local show yesterday.
Thank you.
Yesterday.
Thank you.
You know, we didn't even mention it, but we were excited.
You should be. You guys do a great
Well,
production.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
So how has the summer been at Mercado? You guys have been busy.
Oh, very busy. This was my very first summer with the Mercado summer season. We had so many great vendors, so many great events, a lot of great musical acts and artists that were highlighted this summer. You know, some of the highlights for me were, you know, the opening day we had big rainstorm.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, we really ended it on an incredible note
Yeah.
with the Mexican Independence Day celebration. And it was beautiful and very humbling to be part of an entire weekend
Yeah.
of celebrations, you know, with Hero Street in Silvis and East Moline and their LULAC, you know, Mexican Independence Day parade. So it was a lot of fun that weekend.
Yeah, you guys are important. You guys get that little section of street blocked off and everything. That's
It's true.
That's a big deal down
the
there.
The city of Moline
I
has
love
been
it.
awesome helping us to
Yeah.
get those closures, the public works team to make it happen,
Yeah.
and even our amazing police officers that come down every Friday and they sign up to help us out. So
That's amazing.
it truly takes a pueblo, a village, right, to make it happen.
And it's always packed down there. It's always packed. It's
It's
amazing.
incredible. Yeah, the dancing alone, I get goosebumps whenever I see all the dancing going on in Mercado.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
much fun.
yeah, it's great to watch. So let's talk about the history behind the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because a lot of folks don't realize the history. They don't know about that. So
It
talk
goes
to us
back
about that.
3,000 years, like with the Aztecs. It goes back as far as that. Day of the Dead was started in rural central Mexico.
Okay.
And it is a tradition that is not related to Halloween at all.
It's important to note that. Important to note that.
For sure, the Aztecs were very much believed in the circle of life, and they honored death as much as they did living. And so it's a celebration. It's a joyous thing to remember the folks, our ancestors, right? And to give them honor. So you'll see things down at Mercado, like we have a beautiful altar that we built and have open every Friday. So everyone is welcome that wants to participate. You don't have to be Hispanic, but if it resonates for you and you want to create an opportunity to honor your loved one, bring a little picture down, put it on the altar. And it's a way to kind of celebrate. And there are ofrendas. These are offerings that are given by families. They are so incredibly personalized. They're things that would have resonated or would have been special to their loved one. And then they bring that as well to put on the altar. And whether it be pan de muerto or their person's favorite tequila, or maybe a mole that they loved, those are all offerings that are
and
given.
thank goodness for the movie Coco for educating us all into what this is. And so I've been to this parade. I went last year and it was amazing. But how long has it been happening?
This is now the third year.
Only the third year?
Only the third year, and it's
Wow.
already growing. I mean, we had over 10,000 parade attendees. Last year, we're expecting over 15,000. There's a lot of engagement on our social media, so we're watching that very closely.
Yeah.
We had over 100,000 people engage with one of the videos that we put up on our Facebook
Wow.
page.
That's
kind of
awesome.
honoring. Oh, it's beautiful. And I think this is something that, like I said, is a celebration of life, and it's an honor of your ancestors. So it's something that resonates for everybody, right? We all lose loved ones.
Yeah.
But what we want to do is remember them and the good things that they brought to our lives.
And the parade is unlike anything else in the Quad City. Truly, you should go check it out. It's really important. It's so cool.
You know, Mercado engages with some of the most amazing artists.
Yeah.
We had Brant Bowman, who's a puppeteer from Iowa, come in last weekend, and he did this great workshop where we ended up having 3 different or 4 different puppets that he helped either fix or change or create. We also have Victor Granados and his family, his wife Yessie, his daughter Emily, his son Victor.
cool.
They all are part of creating. They designed the altar at Mercado. They've designed all of our floats.
Oh, they're so cool.
You'll be able to see, in this parade, a beautiful celebration. The marigold flower has a lot of representation, a lot of importance in this celebration. So you're going to see a lot of that. We have a prize this year for best float. So that's a
Okay.
challenge to those that have put in their parade entries. They're going to have a really great opportunity to show off off and to honor their loved ones. And then best outfit, because that's really important too. The lengths that people have gone to. You went last year, Tristan, so you know the outfits that were
Truly, though.
created.
Truly.
And all of that has meaning for people,
Yeah.
right? They create it so that it's really customized to honor the loved one that they most want to represent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool event.
And so those are just a few of the things that'll be new this year, because you say this parade has grown since, just even over the 3
Yeah,
years that
that's
it's been
wild.
going on,
It
right?
really is. I mean, as far as I can tell, we're the only regional Dia de los Muertos parade
Oh, wow.
for in Western Illinois
Oh.
and Eastern Iowa. So it draws in a lot from
Sure.
our Hispanic community,
Okay.
right? Which is all about Mercado's mission.
That's
is how do we
amazing.
celebrate our Latino culture?
Now, is there still time to get involved with the
There
parade?
is. Please look on our Facebook page, on our website.
Okay.
We've got links to be a volunteer. We need lots of volunteers for the parade.
Always,
Okay.
man. It takes, yeah.
Takes a village.
Takes a village.
Takes a pueblo. We have a lot of opportunities still to be participating in the parade, whether
Okay.
it's a group, like say if you can get your family
Yeah.
together and create some posters of your family members that you want to honor and just walk in the parade. What we ask is that everybody stay in the tradition of Dia de los Muertos.
Okay.
So there's opportunities also to be a vendor at the Dia de los Muertos. Now those spots are limited because we have our summer vendors that we want to
Well, of
honor
course.
first, and they
Of
have
course.
their first
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But we will have additional spaces that new vendors can come in and sell as well.
And before we let you go, just talk to us briefly about why it's important for the community to get behind this event.
Yeah, I think it's a way to kind of incorporate a Halloween tradition, right, that
Yeah.
is completely different, but it's a way for everybody has experienced grief in their life. Everyone has experienced the loss of a loved one. And I think for us to connect as a community and
Yeah.
understand that this is a place where those lives are honored,
Yeah.
and that you can express the love that you had, that's eternal. Our
Yeah.
love that we carry is eternal. So this is a day where you can really honor those loved ones and
Yeah.
all of those souls that we
Yeah.
have lost.
Wow. I love it.
Awesome.
Francis, thanks so much
Yes,
for chatting
thank you
with
for
us.
coming in
Yes,
today.
Thank you
amazing.
both. I appreciate
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Again, the segment was sponsored by Grupo, and to learn more about Mercado on 5th, you can visit mercadoon5th.org.
We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.